So by the time I was going to do a review for episode 1, episode 2 came out. I thought, you know what? Let's just do them together. And so far, overall, I'm enjoying the show still. I am interested about what they're going to do with the folding dimension, seeing what happens with Chris in the alternate dimension, how he's going to survive taking over for himself, basically. Maybe I should say there's going to be some spoilers, at least for episode 1. Um, I mean, we know he's going to take over because of the trailers, but basically, I think this season's definitely darker, in my opinion, than the first season was. And I like the first season, I think, a little bit more. And I think that comes down to it was, for me, it was a little bit more fun. It was a little more lighthearted. There was just so much I mean, it was absurd and insane. Threw everything, at the screen. Now, granted, we did have Chris's journey and the trauma of his childhood and his life, which carries over into season 2, which I think helps to make this season darker because he's still dealing with all that. But while we did have his racist father in the first season, I think it just felt a little more lighthearted, a little more fun with the alien problem. And I think not knowing really what to expect with the show really helped. But I can say so far, I definitely like the first season intro better than this one. I'm glad they changed it. I'm glad it was a different one. Because it's just fun to see what James Gunn's going to do with these intros. I love the retcons they made and how they showed those. My boy Eagly gets his just desserts, or gets, to show just how much of a man or how big of an animal he is. It was just so much fun him around in this second episode. He's a baller. Like, I want to see him and Chris do more stuff together. That was definitely the part of these 2 episodes that I laughed the hardest. The comedian, or the guy that came in during episode 2, I feel like I should remember his name. Yeah, him, I don't like him. I don't like the way he behaves. I'm sorry, but he's not funny. The way he interacts with the other members of the crew, which I know that's how it's supposed to be, but I don't care for him. And I mean, man, the things all these characters are going through, I give them credit for going there with this season and just really leaning into all the troubles, all the issues these characters have, which definitely makes for some really good TV. But sometimes I'm like, okay, can we lighten up a little bit? But overall, I'm enjoying these 2 episodes and can't wait to see where they go.